Hello, you guys. This is Renee, your San Francisco Bay gardener. I'm coming to you from a different location. I'm in the car waiting for a friend. I had to take her to visit a relative in the hospital, so I thought I'd do my weekly video in the car while I wait for her. And what you're looking at is my well-used and well-loved journal for 2023. All of my garden stuff is in here. My stickers, I love to decorate. These are my pins. This is my map of the square foot garden, which I didn't keep up as well as I should have. It's sort of right, but I should have added a lot more detail to it, especially if I took a plant out and then replaced it with something else. I wasn't always diligent about putting in the corrections, so next year I'll do better. This is, I think that's the fall garden, and we all know how that went. It was, if you've been following me, I was totally confused. All right, what you're looking at now is my monthly calendar. I had, one for each day of the month, one for each month of the year, and this has been invaluable to me in planning my 2024 garden, because of some of the confusion that I have from the information that I'm getting on the internet, and even from newscasters or weathercasters about how how cold or how warm it's going to be. I put down on my calendar what temperature we had that particular day. I didn't do it as much in January, but in the other months I was really diligent about putting down the temperature. And one thing I did do was put down the temperature for January 21st. Well, no, I didn't put down the temperature, but I put down a little note to myself: woke up to frost this morning. That was our first frost. What you're looking at now is the first frost predictions that I got for 2023-2024. And I was trying to use these to help me to prepare for my winter garden. But I looked at 6 different sites, and I got 6 different predictions for our first frost. And they ranged from November 30th to January 10th. All of these had different frost dates. Only one of them might be right. The plant maps. They still have a few more days to see if we're going to have a first frost. But like I showed you before, in my experience, we didn't get a first frost sighting until January 21st of last year. And unfortunately, I didn't put down the temperature, but January 31st, we had a freeze warning, and we were down to 33 degrees. And this is Zone 10A in the San Francisco Bay Area that I'm talking about. And I had to look this up because I keep getting confused. Your first frost comes at the end of the year. And I was confused. I was thinking, well, that's your last frost, isn't it? But no, it's the first frost of the year, of the coming year. So I looked it up on Google, and it said that you have a first frost when the temperature drops below 32 degrees and or you see a layer of frost on your plants, that's going to be your first frost. And I don't think we got to 32 degrees last year in my area. So I have to go by my own unique experience and say that I should be looking out for January 21st. Now, the reason why this is important is because if I was going with somebody who lives in a lower zone, a colder zone, I would think that I had to stop planting December 15th or November 30th. But given my experience, I could really keep planting much later than that, and which I am. I've slowed down a little bit, but maybe they say 6 weeks ahead of time. So that would have been mid-December. And actually, I'm still planting. Like tulips, we could plant those through January. And I just planted some radishes that can go year-round here in our area. So my first frost is much later, and I can plant a lot longer given my area's experience, my area's climate. So please make sure that you're writing down your temperatures on a calendar so that you can figure out for yourself when your first frost will be in the coming year. Otherwise, you're going to be cheating yourself, like I did, sort of. I think rather than just, following what everybody was telling me, I just got tired of planning. That's why I haven't been planning too much. Okay, the other thing that I've been looking at are last frost predictions. These are predictions telling me or telling us when we won't get any more frost. It's okay to put the plants in. They won't freeze, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and I'm getting predictions anywhere from January 1st to February 28th. But my experience on February 24th last year, we had snowballs in our yard. We could scrape up enough frost to make snowballs. So if I put down a cold sensitive plant on February 14th, or, I don't know, February 4th, they might have some trouble trying to grow through the cold that we have here. So anyway, I got a guarantee no frost predictions from davesgarden.com and the Old Farmer's Almanac. Dave's Garden says March 28th through November 11th, guaranteed no frost. Old Farmer's Almanac says February 1st through December 21st. Well, according to my experience, the Old Farmer's Almanac is already wrong. So I think I might go with Dave's Garden and believe that I'll be safe after March 28th to plant vegetables and flowers that are cold sensitive. March 28th through November 11th. And actually, again, November 11th is a little early because we probably won't get a frost until January. And again, these are predictions of averages. And no 2 years are exactly alike. So, you have to take it with a grain of salt. But anyway, like I said, please write down what's going on in your own garden. Okay, so you guys, this is what I'm using this year. It looks bigger than it is, but this is about, say, 8 by 10, and it's a dot. It uses I forgot what it's called, but it's the pages are just full of dots, and you can make little graphs. You can write whatever you want in it. I got this at Michael's for $9, I think, and I decorated the front of it, and I really can't tell you the name of it. I'm sorry, but anyway, it gives you table of contents, pages, and you can put in whatever you want. And I tried at first to separate, what was I going to put in where, put it in different sections, but that's not working for me. So I'm just putting things wherever, and then I'm just going to put in the page number on the table of contents. Like, I started off putting down information about the different kinds of plants that I have in the garden, how big they get, when they're supposed to be watered, what kind of soil they like, fertilizer, just as much information as I could about each plant. And I haven't gotten far with it, but I'm just gonna keep doing it as much as I can. And I have a fertilizer schedule here. Let me see. Garden projects that I want to do. I had 60 things to do in the garden. 2023 wins and lessons. I learned lessons learned rather than failures, but one lesson learned is don't put bell peppers and jalapenos underneath tomatoes because they'll get stunted. One of my wins was those Sun Gold cherry tomatoes. They were very prolific, and they tasted very, very good, I was told. I put okra under a lesson learned. I said I got more harvests, but still not worth the wait. Planted them in March, didn't produce until August. But Miss Renee from Renee's Garden has encouraged me to try again. I'll put her YouTube channel in the notes, because she is a very knowledgeable gardener, and I've learned a lot from her videos. Very nice lady, and she's convinced me to give it one more try. But I just started one more page. Plants I want to get this year. Oxalis triangularis grows by a bulb and can be a house plant. I don't know why I want that. Maybe I should have written that down, but I'll do it later. But anything I want to put in here, that's what I'm going to put in there. And you see I went through and numbered each page. There are 180 pages in here, and I have a feeling I'm going to fill them up. So anyway, if you would like a garden journal, you could do it this way. They have garden journals that are already, they tell you what to put in. They have a format for you. You can use those, but I just wanted to do my own thing. And this one has a pocket in the back. That's where I like to decorate, so I put my stickers in there. And I also put in a daily calendar. I got this 2-year calendar at grocery outlet for 99 cents. And what I'm doing is I put the temperatures down there so I can figure out how cold or how hot it's going to be during a certain time of the year. I put down what the weather's like. Is it sunny? Was it raining? And so far we've had 2 days. Well, today's the 4th. 3 days of sunshine, 1 day of rain. And I plan to keep up with that, throughout the year as much as I can. And I'm going to put down when I buy certain plants. All the plants. I'm going to try to put that down. And when I planted them, maybe I'll get it in this little calendar. Maybe I'll have to put it inside my book. We'll see. But I just want to make certain that I put the temperatures down so I'll know the best time to plant. When is my first frost? Not when is the first frost in Southern California, because, other 10A sections of the United States are not like my 10A section here in the San Francisco Bay Area. And your backyard, your city is unique to you, and you have to keep up with it yourself. And I put frost risk December 15th through February 4th. I don't know where I got that from, but we'll see if it's true. All right, you guys. If things go as planned, the next thing you're going to be seeing is my sweet potato harvest. If I get anything out of that plant that I've been praying over and nurturing for 3 months, I think. But if not, if this is the end, then I just encourage you to get out and enjoy your garden as best you can. Stay warm and just have a blessed day. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so we're going to see what is in these two containers, whether I got some sweet potatoes or not. Here's a plant. I'm not feeling anything. Nope, nothing but roots. It's just too cold. So I'll clean these up and put the dirt back. Use it for something else. Why does that feel like 2-3 months of my life that I won't get back? I don't know. They made a pretty nice plant though. So I'm not expecting too much out of these. Two of those. Got some weeds in there. I don't feel anything. No sweet potatoes. Oh well, next time I'll get them out earlier. I think that on my calendar this year, I plan to put them out in, to start the slips in March. And get them out, get the slips out earlier. So that's what the planning calendars are for. And the journals also teach you to learn from your mistakes. And I certainly have. Okay, you guys, I'm going to put this dirt back as best I can. And you guys have a wonderful day.